else.
Yeah.
Just to kind of get some kind of idea, you know, and sometimes when I'm going to work, I'll pass by the museum and I see the guy out there with the bananas and the oranges and the apples and stuff, and I'm thinking about hits like on the computer. How many cars are going by there in the morning? Is he selling 100 bags of fruit? Is he up to 200 bags of fruit? I mean, he's even out there in the winter, so he's got to be doing at least 100. I would think probably 100, 150 bags of fruit a day. He's probably getting a couple bucks, you know, per bag.
And maybe all he needs. But the recession, you know, I mean, you lose your job. I've been between jobs. It is very demoralizing. But it's also an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you don't get depressed.
Well, I mean, if people who are religious, that's what religion is for. So they lean on you, lean on that, on the hard times and the good times. If you're one of those Buddhists, you're not, you know, you're supposed to be like Kung Fu. I lost my job, cool. I'm gonna get another one. I can manifest it, all that kind of good stuff.
Right.
So it's really an opportunity. I mean, if after you get depressed, it's really an opportunity. And so it's like, you know, when you have a job, you say, I hate my job, I hate my job. And if you lost it, oh, I lost my job, I lost my job. But it's really an opportunity. A lot of folks who have lost their jobs, if they have a little money, get a little, have a little credit, they're going back to school to increase their education.
But they're not going back for 4-year degrees.
No.
You know, like I had even mentioned to you, I'm on the phone talking to somebody in India trying to repair my computer at home, and I started taking notes, and I'm saying to myself, you know, I've heard people talk about these A+ classes and stuff, and a guy came out to fix my laptop, and now he's got a he doesn't have to rely on his notebook. I'm talking about the written notebook or his notes on what he's done when he had similar problem. Now he can type into his laptop what the problem is, and it gives him a list of things to do on my laptop to clear up the problem. And most of them are software problems. Rarely is somebody say, well, you need a new hard drive, or your motherboard is burnt out.
No, when your motherboard goes out, you know it's the motherboard.
Right.
But yeah, most of the problem is software. But it's like anything else. You know, this is 2009 now, and like I told you before,